Welcome back. Well, any day is a good day when we can have something sweet, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm all about that. And then it's, you know, spring is here, and how about something that's light and refreshing?
Yes, Brianna Stewart of Jera's Heavenly Sweet joins us this morning with lemon lime bundt cake.
Yes.
Sounds really good, and I have to, every time I hear the word bundt, I think of my big fat Greek wedding. Bundt, 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 bundt. So that's what we're gonna make today. I love it.
We are. It's one of my favorite bundt cakes. I mean, I like pound cake, which is a lot heavier and thicker, but this bundt cake is very light, it's very zesty, and just it screams of spring to me.
Spring.
Yes.
Very good.
Love it.
Yes.
Love lemons too.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
So where do we begin?
Yeah.
We're gonna start at the basics, which is of course the batter itself.
Okay.
So inside the mixer, you can't really see it from your angle, but we have a butter, egg, and sugar and vanilla mixture that I've creamed together really, really well.
Okay.
All right.
She's
Now
already
we're
done
gonna
that part.
we're gonna add in this cake flour, and cake flour is different from regular flour. It's lighter, has some cornstarch in it to make it a little bit lighter. So we're gonna add this in 3 additions. We're gonna do a third of this, then a third of the heavy whipping cream down here, and then repeat that 2 times.
Okay.
All right.
Does the mixer need to be on while she's putting this inside?
Yes, I like to do that just what keeps things moving so you won't get any clumps of flour in there. Just
Pro tip.
keep it stirring. Good question.
Diane knows what she's doing.
Yeah. You made cakes, Diane.
She made a pie last week.
She made a pie
Did you
last week.
really?
A peanut butter pie last
I did,
week.
yeah.
wow.
It ate really well over the weekend.
She did not bring any. That's
Wow.
all right.
I had to chill.
We knew Brianna was going to have cake for us today.
It's all right. I got you covered. I'll share plenty.
And so what is the size of this recipe? Is this making like a full-size bundt?
So the recipe that I sent in is for the full-size pan right here. This is the big boy, okay?
Yeah.
As you can see, the one right here is
That's a
very
big one.
small. The original recipe is actually for mini bundt cake, so even smaller than this.
Oh, okay.
So you can do it in any size quantity that you want.
Okay.
I just wanted a little one to eat at home and then bring for you guys. So,
But the recipe that we have on our website is for the big guy there.
For the big one there.
And
Cool.
Brianna, for this mixing process, what are we looking for inside of it right now?
You're looking just to see it become very creamy and very smooth. It should be pretty, like somewhere between thick and thin. It won't be a super thin. Somewhere between there. It's not a super thin
technical
mixture,
term.
but nice and sturdy. I don't know how to describe it very well.
Okay. How could I start getting going here on these lemons? Am I zesting lemons?
Go ahead and stop it, because once you see it all
that
mixed
looks good.
together, you should be good. You don't want to overmix.
Okay.
When you overmix, things become dense and drier again.
Okay.
So you want to scrape down the sides, you can do that, and then we'll probably be good.
Okay.
Okay, so Amanda, I'm gonna have you do the zesting and the juicing. You can start zesting 1/2 of the lemon. We don't need the other half. If we need a little bit more juice for the glaze, we'll do it at that point.
Okay.
But I already rolled out the lemon and lime for you, so it should be nice and juicy, hopefully.
All right.
Good.
Oh yeah, because you do the whole like this thing, right?
Yes.
Because that helps.
It does. Or
Get
you
it
can throw
going.
it. You can throw it in the microwave too. I learned that one. If you throw it in the microwave, it warms it up and makes it a little bit easier to juice.
Okay, so I'm doing just
Throw the
half,
lemon
and then what?
in the microwave?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Lemons and limes, any kind of juice or citrus that you want to juice. If you throw it in the microwave, it loosens it up a little bit and makes the juice more.
That's
Another
for you.
pro tip. She's full of them today.
How long though, Brianna?
Not super long,
Right.
you know, at
Couple
most
seconds.
30 seconds.
Okay.
But you don't want to make it explode or anything. I've never tried.
Of course not.
Who knows what will happen?
Or you
but-
could do the whole like
Yeah, just roll it
thing.
out a little bit too.
I do like the
All right.
Am I doing the lime too?
You are, but first let's
I'm gonna
zest
zest it. Okay.
Yes. So I like to choose the side that's the medium one. There's like the big massive one
Yeah.
over here. That one will do nothing for
the
you.
little guy?
Choose this one.
Okay.
Yep. You can put it right over the top of it there, and it should fall right in. And that's why I love this zester, because it just
cute.
creates a nice little funnel for you.
I think it's pretty too.
It looks
Isn't it
like a
cute?
party popper.
It does. Or like a hat.
Yeah. A party popper.
How much am I doing of this?
You're gonna do the whole lime. Yep. So
right.
just keep on zesting away.
My goodness.
I already have some lemon zest here too. You can throw it in there.
Okay.
And then you cut the lemon in half and juice that in there too.
Should we zest before we microwave for the juicing process, or could we just do everything after that quick zap in the microwave?
You could do either way.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, really, the microwave is only if you've had your lemon, your lime in the refrigerator. You probably don't need to microwave in that case.
okay.
Okay.
But you can do it either way. I have found that it hasn't really affected it negatively either way.
And I need something to do, Brianna.
Okay, come on over here. We're going to start working on the
This is
glaze.
just going to take me
All right.
about half of it's
So
on
I
the
have
table.
some powdered sugar here.
All right.
This is some lemon and lime juice here.
All right, so just pour it all in.
Pour it in there.
All right.
We'll
smells
see what
good.
happens. I guesstimated what this recipe should be, so hopefully it's enough. Some people like a really, really thin glaze. Some people like a thicker glaze. My mom likes a very thin glaze. You can barely even feel it on there, but you get all the intensity of the taste in there.
It smells so good.
I like it a little bit thicker, so we'll see what kind of consistency we'll turn out with here, because I'm not exactly sure. That should be good though. Yeah. So keep
Keep going?
whisking.
Okay.
I think I like this one.
All right.
When we get to the end, we'll glaze it and brush it on the bundt cake.
Okay.
All
All right.
brush it on.
You good?
Yeah, it's
Over
gonna be
here
all
going
fancy.
well?
Yeah, I think so. I just
Cool.
decided that I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I can smell the zest. So you gotta be. You're
juice the
doing
whole
well.
lemons.
Yep.
Okay.
You can do the whole lime for this one. Obviously, limes are smaller, so you don't need as much juice as the
Got it.
lemon. But yeah, that's good. You can throw in the lemon zest too into that mixture.
All right.
Give it a quick swirl, and then we will hand stir it into this mixture because again, we've already beat everything together. You don't want to overmix it and make it dry and tough and make it deflate and all those bad things.
Okay.
All
Perfect.
right.
Let's go ahead and throw it in there. If you want, we can take the bowl off the stand mixer so you can get to it better.
right.
Twist it off. Boom.
Oh, that's how that
There
works.
you go.
All right.
It smells good. Yum.
Yes. Perfect.
You're looking good over here. You're looking good over here.
Yes. I'm going to pop it right between you two. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
once it bakes, because of course I can see the zest in there. Are we still able to see it once it bakes? Can
You'll
you kind
see
of
it
give it that
fun.
spring look?
Yeah, we'll see it when we cut into it.
Okay, because it looks fun in here. I gotta share that look in there. See, look at that. It's like confetti. Spring
Yeah.
confetti in here.
Spring confetti.
Spring
I like
confetti. There you go.
So you want to grease your pan because, especially with these bundt pans, it has all these different grooves, and sometimes they have more patterns in there and make it kind of difficult. And if it gets stuck in there, it is a complete disaster.
You're
it's
making
edible,
something else with
but
it.
it's
Yeah.
It just
not
doesn't look
cute.
good.
She's
Yeah.
not cute. So I make a mixture out of flour, vegetable oil, and some shortening, and I mix it all together, and it makes this nice paste-like consistency. It's actually right here. Excuse me.
I visited
keep
your
it in
mom
a jar.
once, and she gave me a little bit.
She sure did. I
It
forgot
is
about that. Lifesaver.
Amazing. Yes.
It's a lifesaver. But if you don't want to do that, you can always just spray it with some cooking spray,
Okay.
throw some flour in there, kind of
Just
roll
don't
it around
forget
like
that
this.
step, as she said. Don't
Do not.
forget. I have done that before.
Do not do it.
Because it's not going to come out.
Yeah.
It won't.
Once it's in
It'll be
there.
ugly.
No, it'll come out in chunks and
Yeah.
pieces. You have to
Yeah.
kind of just eat out.
It'll still taste good though.
It will.
Right?
It won't be cute. I'm just about presentation too.
Yeah.
I like to decorate things and make them cute.
Steven's like, whatever, presentation.
It'll taste good,
whatever.
right?
All right.
It's all right. That's
So we
done.
dump that in there?
We're gonna move all of this out of the way, making such a mess. So sorry about that. And you can pour it right into the pan. I kind of go ahead and start pouring, and I like to twist as I pour, which requires a lot of
That's
coordination.
a lot of coordination.
Listen,
Yes.
it gets crazy in my kitchen. I just try to finagle things around, but it works.
She's a pro.
Yep. So you're gonna keep pouring in there.
Well, because you want it to be even all the way around.
You do. But once you're at the end too, I usually take the
The
spatula and kind of just
spatula.
move it around there, and it helps to
Even it
shuffle
out.
everything around. Yep.
Okay.
And how long does this stay in the oven?
You are gonna bake this for about 50 minutes.
Okay.
40 to 55 minutes,
All
an
right.
hour-ish. Again, depending on your oven, because ovens are crazy and weird like
They
that.
are. What time?
325.
325.
So kind of a little bit lower and slow.
Low and slow.
To make sure
All
it
right.
completely bakes all the way through. Once it's done, you want to take a toothpick, stick it in the middle, right, to make sure that it's completely
Clean.
good, nothing bad happens.
Okay.
Okay? So that is how that will go in.
Very good.
Then,
This is
flip
the
all
result.
this over. This is the result, the little mini baby. Okay.
Looks
So
so
I
good.
like to do a pouring / brushing combination. So I'll pour a little bit, I'll brush a little bit. I like to brush up the sides to get it on there really well.
Brush.
Okay. Oh, boy.
So you said, what do you want me to pour?
You can just pour right on the top here on the top edge.
I'm
Good.
going to like, whoop,
Yep.
brush.
And brush a little bit. I like to brush up in the center, on the outside, just because it completely gets covered. If you just like having the drips,
drizzle. Yeah.
you can just do the drips if you like the drips.
Here.
Just a little bit, little
bit of-
something,
And
something.
I used a vegan heavy cream for this.
Oh, hey.
Because I was gonna make something else with it.
Steven.
I was gonna make something else. I said, you know what? I'm gonna use this to help out just a little bit. Eggs, but you know.
Hey, you know what? I am still doing eggs right now, so
Okay,
that's
cool,
that's all right.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's basically vegan, kind of.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah. Thank you.
You're very welcome, no problem.
Right, it's beautiful.
All right.
That looks wonderful.
Doesn't it? It's a little messy. And if you want to get crazy, you can sprinkle some zest on top. We're going to get into it.
I got to take a quick bite.
I was
Go
gonna say,
ahead.
I gotta take a bite.
Everybody get a slice.
Everybody get, I'll take the big one in the middle.
It's super moist, super light. It's not dense. It's not like a pound cake. It
Yes.
tastes like springtime.
Spring.
Enjoy. Doesn't it?
Good.
It is very zesty.
Definitely looks good.
I love the zest.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Very light.
Thank you, Brianna.
Recipe
welcome.
on the website.
Yes.
I'm going to finish this slice.
Yeah, we
we
have
have
a
the-
little bit of eating to do.
Yeah, and we have the big reveal.
Big
We're
reveal.
done, too.
Yes. Oh.
That's
The
the digital.
preview.
That's the digital format. of it.
Oh, we have more coming back.